Good morning, guys. I just woke up literally like 10 minutes ago. It's like 9 o'clock. So today I'm gonna take you with me on like a life as a full-time reseller because we got a lot of shit to do. I want to say about 15 Posh orders to pack and ship, and I think 11 or 12 from eBay. Yesterday was Monday and it was a holiday, so today's Tuesday, so I have to do like my entire weekend shipping today. And then I went to the bins yesterday, so I have an IKEA bag full of stuff that we need to photograph and list, and then we're gonna do some other stuff too. So I thought, let me take you guys with me. Some of you guys requested one of these types of videos, so I thought I would just show what my day looks like, what my routine looks like, and also show a little bit behind the scenes of how I do my inventory, shipping, and that type of stuff as well, photographing, listing. You guys get to see like my whole day of what I do, so this will be fun. Okay, so I'm in the car now. I didn't really get much footage of me sharing my closet and printing labels because that's just really boring. There's really not much to show. So I'm about to go to the gym because on days that I do my shipping, I go to the gym. So I'll go to the gym first and then head over to the storage unit. So I brought the stuff that I listed yesterday with me to put away, and I'll show you how I do that. And yeah, so far this video has just been me talking. Alright guys, now it's time to get to work. Okay, so this bag right here is everything that I listed. So I have the inventory numbers on them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and empty out this bag and put all of this stuff away before we pull everything that's sold then to take home, to pack up, and to ship. Now you know why I had to go, I still love you, I hope you know, can't deny the truth, we were never meant to be, sorry I had to leave, oh. Alright, so we ended up filling 2 bags, so I'm happy I brought an extra bag. So now it's time to take this home and pack it all up before heading to the post office. Okay, so I'm back home. And since I did go to the gym earlier, I am so hungry, so I'm gonna take my lunch break now before we start packing up. Sunday, I meal prepped a whole bunch of meals. That way, all I have to do is just pop it in the microwave, and it's so easy, and I can stick to like my healthy eating. So I'll share with you guys what I'm eating. Okay, so I made myself some chicken with vegetables and rice. How exciting. I do put a little bit of ranch in there, and the ranch is actually made with Greek yogurt, so it's a little bit healthier. So that's what I'm eating for lunch. But anyways, yeah, so I like to take my lunch now, and then I'll watch some HGTV, which is like all I watch all day long. I'm not exciting, guys, but I thought it would still be helpful to share what I do all day. I'm probably going to actually shower before I go to the post office too, just so I don't look so like stinky and gross after the gym and being in the storage unit and all that stuff. So yeah. Okay, so I just got out of the shower, so now it's time to pack everything up. I'm going to show you guys how I do my shipping just once because I am running behind on schedule. So what I do is I have my label here. I write what it is with the inventory number. We just pulled inventory. This is it. So we're going to take this out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this bag aside because I'm going to reuse this when I list later and reuse these inventory numbers and the bags. That way we are recycling some plastic. So I like to open everything and just do like a double check just to make sure I didn't miss any flaws while I was photographing or listing. And this looks good. This is a men's item. Men's items, I use the plaid poly mailers. I stick this in the plastic one. And then I stick it into the actual poly mailer. Take my label, take it on, and then set this guy aside. Also, if you can tell, my apartment is so small, so I am working in a very, very small space. Before I get any comments or questions asking why I do my shipping here and not just in the storage unit, it's because my storage unit does not have any temperature control or electricity, so that would be very frustrating and hard to do my shipping just in case, you know, something comes up, I need electric. Let's say I need to shave some pilling off or something like that, it just wouldn't work out. So I haul everything here up 3 flights of steps, and then I pack and ship and I haul it all down 3 flights of steps to the post office. I can't afford right now to have any storage unit that's temperature controlled because in my area they do run up to about $250 to $300, which is not realistic for me at this point, but still thought I would share with you guys what my process is. So let's hurry up and get the rest of this stuff packed and shipped and out of here so we can start the listing process. Okay, so we are done shipping everything. I have a big mess of bags over there. I am terribly sorry. There is nothing aesthetically pleasing about this video today.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go.
Okay, so now it's time to photograph. I already had stuff steamed and prepped ahead of time, which is awesome. I like to do that the night before. That way I'm not rushing all over the place. This is my current photo setup. So I have a ring light and then I have 2 box lights. And you can't see the thumbtack, but there's a clear thumbtack hanging on the wall. And I will just put my phone in here to take the pictures. So as I do this, I'll let the camera roll and I'll just do like a speed up version of me photographing everything. Okay, so I just finished photographing. It took me 17 minutes to photograph 15 things. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, if you guys can tell by the speed of video. I have to like lint roll everything and make sure the sleeves are, you know, folded and the seams are popped a certain way. I've always been like that. That's just how I do it. It's my routine. I'm still wearing this beanie. I look crazy. So now it is time to list everything. I basically just take a pile of clothes, everything that I photographed, and I sit with it on the couch and I list everything and input measurements and input inventory, and I do everything all at once. I don't save anything for later. I don't do inventorying later, measurements before. I do a seam line, everything all together, so it all gets done same day. I don't have to worry about inventorying anything, adding measurements to anything, having to run and get measurements when somebody asks. It just all gets done all at once. Simple. Welcome to my office. We are still in my living room. I don't have a fancy posh room. I don't have a fancy inventory room. I don't have fancy anything because I live in a tiny one-bedroom apartment, and this is just how I make it work, doing this full time. And it just proves to show that you don't need the fancy dancy everything. You just need to work with what you have. So I have my bags from earlier where we reuse these numbers. I have my pile of clothes just draped over the couch of what I just photographed. And I have my measuring tape. And basically what I do is I just open up the Poshmark app like so. I hit sell. And then I just input, you know, the photos, and I'm actually gonna edit photos because it's so dark. As you can tell, the lighting is terrible. I'm even in front of my window, even though the blinds are kind of closed, but the sun is like non-existent. It's been a rainy day. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use the Pick Tap Go app. It just looks like this. And what I'm gonna do is the front picture and the back picture is what I edit. So I just open up the picture in Pick Tap Go, I go edit, and then I scroll down to where it says lights on. If you guys can see that. I hit it, and boom, look at that, a nice crisp photo. I like using the Pick Tap Go app to edit because it doesn't change the color of the items. I just use the lights on. Sometimes if it is a little bit too bright or it's way too dark, I'll actually just open the picture in Instagram and I'll just edit on Instagram to brighten the photos up a little bit. But I don't like to edit too much. I don't want to make it look like it's edited. I just want to brighten it up just so it actually looks like the color that it is, because when you take your pictures with artificial lighting and there's no sunlight involved, it can darken the color of stuff. So that's what I do. So I'll just roll the film and you can watch me sit here and list on my phone. I don't really want to do like a screen share and show you guys how I list because it's pretty self-explanatory. Just enter the information, everything that I asked for, size, price, etc. Pricing, I'll do a video on pricing. I don't want to get into that now because this video will just be like extra long. I just want to show you guys my routine and what I do every day. Okay, so it is 5:18 and I just finished listing the 15 items. It took me, I want to say, maybe about like 20-25 minutes, so not that long at all. So now what I'm going to do is just clean up here. Manny will be home in about an hour, so I like to just like make our living space look less like a reseller exploded in here. And then so I'll just do like a quick clean, and then I'll start dinner, and I'll share my closet one more time before I go to bed. I typically share my closet twice a day, once in the morning and once at night, depending on the day. I also do list more than 15 items a day, but because today's schedule was a little hectic with shipping 3 days worth of sales and the amount of time that it takes for me to go, you know, back and forth, having to go to a store. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got a little bit of a sense of what it's like to be a full-time reseller. It is great. I love my job. I love owning my time and being able to work things into my day, such as taking lunch whenever I need to, go to the gym whenever I want, being able to freely just go run out to the store when you need something, and basically you can do whatever the hell you want as long as you get your shit done. So there you have it, guys. Bye.